Et puis, je m'habille très vite, je sors de la chambre, comme d'habitude, tout seul, je bois mon café, je suis en retard, comme d'habitude, sans bruit, je quitte la maison, tout écrit dehors, comme d'habitude, j'ai froid, je relève mon col, comme d'habitude, comme d'habitude, toute la journée, je vais jouer à faire semblant, comme d'habitude, je vais sourire, oui comme d'habitude, je vais même rire, comme d'habitude, enfin je vais vivre, oui comme d'habitude.
I was in a restaurant in Beverly Hills, Madeo, the other day with my 3 teenage sons. And I looked over and I saw you in the corner. I didn't get a chance to speak to you, but I said to them, guys, in the corner, it's the guy that wrote My Way. They were all like, really, Dad? That's amazing. What, My Way? I went, My Way. He wrote it for Frank Sinatra.
Right.
They were still talking about that a week later. And it's a great story because at the time you wrote it, you'd been looking for a song to write for him. But at the time, Sinatra was going through a bit of a downturn in his career. He was getting a bit depressed about it, thinking even of packing it in.
Well, he did. He was going to.
And enter Paul Anka with this iconic song.
Right.
How did it come about?
Well, he'd always teased me for all the years that I knew him, all the guys. I was the youngest. You know, I don't profess to know him totally like others.
You
but
were the kid,
I was the kid. And he would say to me, hey, kid, when are you going to write me a song? Well, you know, I couldn't. I was scared to death. You remember I was writing all this teenage stuff. And if I'd given him Puppy Love or Lonely Boy, he would have thrown me out of the steam room. You know, I was probably barred from the steam room. So it kind of manifested itself and worked subliminally. I lived a lot in Europe, and I heard this melody in France. I brought it back, and I put it in the drawer. I was in Miami Beach doing the Fontainebleau Hotel, which was the Hang then, and he was there doing a film. And he called me up and said, kid, we're going to dinner. And when he says you're going to dinner, you drop everything and go to dinner, right? I show up at dinner, and in the course of the meal, he said, kid, I'm getting out of the business. I'm retiring. I've had it. I'm fed up. Too much going on. Don't like it. Rat Pack's waning. I'm out, but I'm doing one more album with Don Costa, who was my producer. And he said, you never wrote me that song. I came back to New York, where I was living at the time. I was sitting up in my apartment, 1 o'clock in the morning, and I still cannot get my arms around the fact that Sinatra is leaving. And I started typing, because I did that. I was a journalist back in Canada, cub reporter. And I said, what would Frank do with this if he were writing it? And metaphorically, I started creating this song as if Frank were writing it, and now the end is near, the final curtain. Wrote it till 5 o'clock in the morning, and at the end of it, I knew that I had something that I wouldn't be afraid to give him. I did a demonstration record. I flew out to Vegas, where he was at Caesars. I played it to him. I knew by the reaction that he gave me he was going to do it. Fade out, fade in. I'm in New York 2 months later. The phone rings, Mr. Sinatra on the phone. He says, kid, listen to this. Took the phone, put it up to the speaker. I heard My Way for the first time, and I started crying.
I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway.
But more, much more than this, I did it my way.
Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. what I had to do and saw it through without exemption.
I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way.
Or what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the words he truly feels, and not the words for what it is. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. The record shows I took the blows and did it my
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full, I've traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, I saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the highway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. And through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall, and did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed and cried, I had my fill, my share of losing. And now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, oh no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not the right to say the things he